Hello, dear TET candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I'm Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I'm going to explain the grammar questions given in the 2022 AP TET School Assistant question paper. You know, in the School Assistant question paper, there will be generally 90 bits, both on grammar and literature. So, for my convenience, I have divided these 90 questions into two parts, okay, making video 1 with 45 bits and video 2 with another 45 bits. So, this is the part 1 video. I therefore request all of you to pay a very good attention to this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with all your friends who are also going to take the TET examination very shortly along with you. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. 61st question onwards, the grammar questions will begin in your question paper. So that number you please keep in your mind. And here the question is like this. This morning I visited my old friend. Okay. You visited your old friend. I felt overjoyed. That means I felt very happy. I remembered my moments with him. I remembered my old memories with him. So these are the 3 sentences given here. And now what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. The above sentences can be a part of, okay. Where can you find these 3 kinds of sentences? 3 different sentences are there. Where can you find generally these 3 sentences? So let us look at the options first of all. Can you find these sentences in a complaint letter? No. Can you find these 3 sentences in a news report? No. Can you find them in an essay? No. You can find these sentences only in a diary entry. So in a diary, you can find these sentences. You write in your diary. If at all you are in the habit of writing a diary, you will write like this. This morning I visited my old friend. I felt overjoyed. I remembered my moments with him. All such things you write in your diary. So that's why these 3 sentences are nothing but a diary entry. That means you can find them only in the diary, not in a complaint letter, in a news report, in an essay. Okay, so that's why first one, second one, third one are wrong and only the 4th one is the right one. Okay, and now let's move on to the next question. Don't sleep. This is the next question. So here, don't sleep means the sentence is beginning with don't. Whenever a sentence begins with don't, you must immediately think it is an imperative sentence. What is that? Imperative sentence. Okay. You know very well, all imperative sentences will begin with 4 important features. First, they begin with a base form verb. That's the first one. They begin with please. Another important thing. They begin with don't. Okay. They begin with let. So these are the 4 important features of the imperative sentences. As a matter of fact, what are the imperative sentences? Means the sentences that contain orders, commands, requests, warnings, suggestions, advice, okay, petitions, prayers, etc., etc. are called imperative sentences. They generally begin with any one of them, with a base form verb, one style, with please, okay, with the don't, with the let. So here this sentence is beginning with the don't. That means it's an imperative sentence. It is beginning with the don't. So now what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. Choose the passive voice for the sentence. So you are asked to choose the passive voice from the given options. Before you choose the passive voice for this sentence, you had better take one idea about the passive voice of such sentences like this. Whenever a don't sentence is given like this, in this don't sentence, you can find either a suggestion, okay, either a suggestion or a warning or some kind of instruction also you can say, okay, instruction, right. So here you can find in this don't sleep means it may be a suggestion, okay, it may be a warning, it may be some instruction. See, the father says to his son, hey, don't play with fire. Don't play with fire means it's a warning to the boy. It's a suggestion to the boy. It's an instruction to the boy, something like that. Don't play in the hot sun. Don't play on the road. Don't spit here. It's a warning. So all don't sentences will convey either a suggestion or a warning or some instruction. So therefore, whenever you change such sentences into passive voice, the sentences must begin you are suggested, okay, not to. So it's a don't sentence, therefore you have to not to. Or you are warned, okay, not to. You are instructed, not to. It's not a warning, please. It's an instruction. So therefore, you have to change this don't in this way. You are suggested not to. You are warned not to. You are instructed not to. Plus this verb you have to use there. Okay. So now let us look at the options given here. Okay. Here you see you ordered not to sleep. No. Ordered cannot be used. You ordered to not to sleep. No. So order is totally left out. And here this is not a request. Therefore this request is also left out. You cannot say you are requested. When there is don't, no, in this don't you find either a suggestion or a warning or some instruction. Therefore there is no question of request. So therefore you cannot say you are requested. Therefore this is also gone. And what is left now? You are instructed not to sleep. So the third one is only the right one. Therefore the first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. Please keep these things in your mind. Okay, right. Now let's move on to other questions. 63rd question. Choose the grammatically correct question. Correct question. Okay, what are the options given here? Does the rainbow appear in the sky? The very first one is the right one. Do the rainbow, don't say that, wrong. Do the rainbow appears, wrong. Does the rainbow appears, wrong. See, the sentence is in the question of simple present tense. So actually the sentence, the assertive sentence is like this. The rainbow, what is that? The rainbow appears in the sky. Okay, it's like that. It is an assertive sentence. Assertive sentence means an ordinary statement or a declarative sentence. When you want to change this assertive sentence of this simple present, okay, this is the third person singular and therefore the verb has taken yes, no, verb is added yes or yes, no, that you know very well. The rainbow appears in the sky. In the simple present, you know very well, there are no helping verbs at all. What are the features of simple present tense? Helping verbs nil and main verb is what? The base form verb. So these are the main features of the simple present. And if you want to change any sentence into an interrogative sentence or a question, you need to take the help of helping verb. But in this sentence there is no helping verb at all. So therefore the grammarians have allowed you to take the help of does for third person singular. Okay. Third person singular. Okay, third person singular. For all other persons, first person singular plural, second person singular plural, third person plural, you have to take the help of the word do. For them do, for third person singular does. So this rainbow is, it comes under it, third person singular. Therefore you take the help of this does. So therefore you say, does the rainbow, then appears becomes appear. Whenever you use this does, the yes after this verb is dropped. So this is does the rainbow appear? You don't say does the rainbow appears. No, you should not say. Whenever you use this does, this yes from this verb is dropped. Therefore you have to say does the rainbow appear in the sky. So it is the actual sentence. Therefore here you see does the rainbow appear in the sky. That's the very first sentence is therefore correct, and all other sense. Do is wrongly used here. Do is wrongly. Does is used, but here yes is used, and therefore second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right answer, right option. Now let's move on to the next question. What is the next question? Choose the expression that we use to give a negative reply in a polite way. You are giving a negative reply, but in a polite way you are giving. What is that expression means? Let us look at the options given here. Thank you. It's a polite expression. It's not a negative expression. Therefore this is wrong. So no thanks. This is a negative reply in a polite way. You are saying no, at the same time you are paying thanks. That's why it's a negative reply, but in a polite way. No thanks. Whenever somebody offers you something, you must say, no thanks. No thanks, please. Still better. Still more polite. Okay, right. And yes, please, you cannot say. It's a positive reply. No, you are welcome. This is a positive reply. So, thank you. Yes, please, you are welcome. These are positive replies. But here the question is, a negative reply in a polite way means only this one. Therefore, first one, third one, fourth one are absolutely wrong. Only the second one is your right answer. Now, let us move on to other questions. 65th question. Choose the article which is used before superlative adjectives. You know very well. What is the article that is used before the superlative adjectives? Means only the definite article. That is the. The must be used before all superlative adjectives. What are the superlatives? Best, okay, strongest, okay, cleverest, okay, weakest, tallest, okay. These are all the superlative adjectives. Before all of them, you must use the definite article. So, what are the options given here? A, wrong, and wrong. D is the right one, none is. So, your answer choice is the third one, right. Now, let's move on to the next question. What is that? We haven't had our dinner yet. So, this statement is given, some blank is given. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. Choose the correct question tag. Oh my God. He is asking you for the correct question tag. So, whenever you are to give the correct question tag, you just check the given statement. What kind of statement is this? It's a negative statement because not is there. Whenever there is a negative statement, the question tag is always in the positive way. So here we haven't had our dinner yet. So what is the positive question tag means? Take just the helping verb from the given sentence and then add this subject. Then what happens? Have we? Very simple, very simple. Have we? Question mark. Very simple. See, if you want to have more information about the question tag, I have made a wonderful video on the question tag. Okay, please watch that video. It is full of information about the question tag for various sentences. So very elaborate information, comprehensive information is given in that video. Please watch that video if time permits you. Okay, and now let us look at the options given. Have we? The very first one is the right one. Had we? No, because there is no had here. No. Haven't we? Because a negative statement doesn't have a negative question tag. Therefore, haven't we is wrong. Didn't we? No. So, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right answer. Now, let us move on to other questions. 67th question. Choose the correct prefix to get the opposite word for use. Okay. Use, you know very well. And correct prefix to make it a negative word or an opposite word. Okay. Here you pay attention. Iruse, no. Misuse, yes. Imuse, no. Ill-use, no. So you say only misuse. Misuse of power. Misuse of power is also called what is that? Abuse. Abuse of power. In Andhra Pradesh, the police officers have abused their power. Abuse means again misuse. So here mis is the prefix and use is the main word, root word. Mis plus use, misuse. So this is only your answer. So second one is your answer. And now let's move on to the next question. What is that? Choose the word you find between these guide words. So guide words means about these guide words. I have just given some idea in my previous video. Okay. What are the guide words? A guide word is nothing but a word that is printed at the top right corner of the page. And this will guide the person who is referring to that dictionary. This guide word will tell the person who is referring to the dictionary that so and so words are there on this page. That is the help these guide words do to the person who is referring to the dictionary, and therefore they are called guide words. Okay, and here now he is asking you to find the words between these guide words. What are the guide words given here? Let us see that here. Septic and scientist. Okay, that means SCE. okay, and SCI, okay. So this is there. So what are the words that fall between these two guide words means? Let us look at the things. Scriptures, crawl, schedule, scandal. So, but let us see the SCE. After E, what means there? F, F, G, H, I is on there. That means, you know, after SC, F, G, H words must be there, okay. Because E is here, I is here. Only in between that only you have to find that. SCR is there, therefore this wrong. SCR is there, okay. SCH, okay. H is there. SCH, okay. This H is between these two words only. Schedule, scandal, okay. This falls before this only. And these two words fall after these guide words. So therefore, the first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only this word falls between these two guide words. SCH, SCE, SCI. Between these two, what comes? SCH. This word only comes between these two guide words. Therefore, your answer is the third one. Now, let us move on to other questions. 69th question. Choose the correct spelling of the word. So, let us look at the options given here. Militaristic, okay, the very first one is the right one. Militaristic, wrong. Militaristic, wrong. Militaristic, wrong. So, the second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. So, militaristic is what? Nothing but it has been derived from military. Military means army, you know very well. So, from this military, militaristic is there. Militaristic, istic, okay. So, this is all the word in which the spelling is correct. Militaristic, ER is wrong. AREST wrong. So, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is your answer. Because from military, militaristic is there. Militaristic, istic is always ISTIC, right. That is only the word that has the correct spelling, right. You move on to the next question. Choose the word that can begin with a capital letter. Very simple, very general question. What is that word that begins with a bike? You don't begin it with a capital letter, so wrong. Boy, you don't begin this word with a capital letter, wrong. Okay, birthday, okay. So it is also the word which doesn't begin with a capital letter unless these words occur at the beginning of the sentence. Sentence beginning los the tappa general ga we don't capitalize those words. Okay, but here this Bobby is there. We capitalize this word Bobby. Bobby is nothing but the name of a person. You know very well, all the names of persons must be capitalized. You cannot write them with a small letter. Okay, so therefore Bobby means you must not write like this. You must write Bobby, B-O-B-B-Y, Bobby. B should be a capital letter. So here the examiner has just tried to confuse you by giving all these words. So Bobby is the name of a person, therefore it is to be capitalized. So this is only, so first one, second one, third one, these words are wrong, and fourth one is only your answer. Now you move on to other questions. 71st question. It is scooted into the sugarcane field. Okay, right. So this is the statement given here, and what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that. Choose the synonym of the word scooted. So the scooted into means entered into, or what is that, passed into or rushed into, so something like that. Okay, it is scooted into the sugarcane field. Okay, it ran into or it rushed into or something like that. And now let us look at the options given here. Crawled is wrong, crept is wrong, poked is wrong. So because crawled means to move slowly on the stomach, okay, to move slowly on the stomach. Creep is also like that, okay, to move slowly like that. And here poke means to jab. Jab means podavadam. So that's called, you know, poking. Poking means podavadam. So the word, you know, very near to the Telugu meaning also, poke, podavadam, poke. So here like that, poked means jab. Okay. So here crawled, crept, poked. These are the wrong synonyms of this. Only rushed is only the right one. Scooted means rushed. Scooted into means rushed into the sugarcane field. Therefore, the third one is only your answer. Right. Now you move on to the next question. 72nd question. You can also visit Mylavaram Dam nearby and do some boating in the serene waters of the reservoir. Okay. Right. And here, what is the examiner asking you to do? choose the antonym of the word serene. Serene means calm, okay, undisturbed. Okay, right. Serene, calm and quiet and clear, all such meanings it conveys. Okay, nirmalamaina, prashantamaina, something like that, peaceful and all that. That is the actual meaning of this serene. Now he is asking you to find out the antonym of that word. What are the options given here? Placid. Placid means again serene. So here agitated is the right one. Placid is the wrong one because it is only the meaning of this. Agitated. Agitated means disturbed. Serene means undisturbed. Okay. And opposite of that is agitated, disturbed, whatever you can say. Lush, no. Gloomy, sad, no. So here placid, lush, gloomy are not the antonyms of this word. Only agitated or disturbed is only the antonym of this word. And therefore the second one is your answer. And now let us move on to other questions. 73rd question. The teacher said you may go now. Okay. This that. Reporting verb, and this is the direct speech. Okay, whatever the matter that is put in the inverted commas is called the direct speech, and this is the reporting verb. The teacher said you may go now. So that is the sentence. Okay, and now what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the indirect speech of the sentence. What is the indirect speech of that? Let us see that here. The teacher told. Okay, told should not be used because only whenever there is said to me, said to her, said to him, then that said to is turned into told. But only said is there. Therefore, you cannot say told me. So this is wrong. The teacher requested. So you cannot say requested. You may go now means the teacher is giving that giving you the permission. Okay, the teacher is giving you permission. She is not requesting or he is not requesting. Therefore, this requested. Therefore, wrong. The teacher permitted me to go then. So here. It's the teacher said you may go now means the teacher permitted me. You means here think these words are spoken to you, and whenever you turn this you into yourself, that becomes me. So the teacher permitted me to go now becomes then. So the teacher permitted me to go then. The teacher said that you may go now. No. So here first one, second one, fourth one are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. Right. You go to the next question. 74th one. Shakespeare is a dash dramatist. So some blank is given. What is to be used in that blank and what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. And choose the expression that fits the blank. Okay, what expression fits in this blank? So let us look at the options. Greater than most other dramatists. So this doesn't fit in this because if at all you want to use this after most other, there must be a plural word, that there must be dramatists. Most other chala mandi అన్నప్పుడు తప్పనిసరిగా dramatists అని మాత్రమే ఉండాలి. మరి ఇక్కడ dramatist ఉంది, సింగులర్ ఉంది, not plural. So therefore this doesn't fit in this blank. Greater than all other. After all other also the noun must be in the plural. Okay, Shakespeare is greater than all other dramatists. So that must be there. So here only dramatist is there, not dramatists. Therefore this also doesn't fit in this blank. Okay, Shakespeare is the greatest dramatist. This only fits in this blank. And so great as than. So here so with so as than is not used. Therefore the very construction of this is absolutely wrong, and therefore first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. Now let us move on to 75th question. Since the eruption dash, some blank is given here. You have to fill in the blank with a suitable word. All the villages on the slopes of the volcano have been evacuated. All the villages that are located on the slopes of this volcano have been evacuated. Right. And what to be used in this? Okay. Because here since is there. Some clue I am giving you. With the since, you must always use the simple past tense. Remember? Okay, since my father died, since she returned from Mumbai, since he joined the army. So after since, there must be used only the simple past in the sentence. Therefore, here let us see that here. Choose the verb that fits the blank. Let us look at the verb. Has been starting. Now, this is present perfect continuous tense. Okay. Started, this is not the right one. Has to, it's only simple present tense, wrong. Was starting, past continuous. So present perfect continuous tense, wrong. Simple present tense, wrong. Okay, past continuous, wrong. Only the simple past, started. Since the eruption started, Agni Parvatam Peradam Modalainappati Nundi. Whenever this is used with simple past in the succeeding sentence, okay, or in the preceding sentence, there must be a sentence with the present perfect tense again. Since the simple past వచ్చినప్పుడు మిగతా సెంటెన్స్ లో చచ్చినట్టుగా present perfect undi తీరవలే. So on the use of since and for, I have made a beautiful video. Please, why don't you watch that video, right? Okay, here all the villages on the slopes of the volcano have been evacuated. So here, since the eruption started. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And now you move on to the next question. What is that? So far this week there dash, again some blank is given, 3 burglaries in our street. And some blank is given and we are asked to fill in the blank with the suitable word that is going to be given in the options. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the best possible verb that fits the blank. Okay, and what are the options given? Before you choose the relevant word in this blank, let me tell you one blind principle. What is that? Whenever there is so far in the given sentence, you must use the present perfect in the sentence. Present perfect. You must use only the present perfect in the given sentence. Whenever there is so far, with so far we use only present perfect. What are the features of present perfect? Okay, present perfect. Okay, what are the present helping verbs? Okay, have, has. Okay, main verb is what? Past participle form of the verb. So these are the two main features of the present perfect tense. Okay, now let us see. Will be, being, now. Will be is a future continuous, no. Has been, present perfect. Have been, present perfect. Is wrong. So the first one, fourth one are absolutely wrong. Now has been is present perfect. Have been is also present perfect. Then what to be used in this? Now there is a tie. Let us break the tie. So to break the tie, you have to see whenever the sentence begins with there is what? An adverb. So whenever the sentence begins with there, the actual subject is after the verb. So here 3 burglaries are there. So plural subject. And therefore what should be? Have been. So there have been 3 burglaries in our street. You cannot say 3 burglaries have been there in our street. That is meaningless. In the English language you cannot say the sentence like this. You might think it is correct, but it is not the right one. Had there been a burglary, singular, then you should have used there has been a burglary. Since it is the plural subject, you have used have been. Please keep this point in your mind. And here you have learned 2 important things. With so far in the given sentence, you must use only present perfect tense, 1 point. And with there, whenever the sentence begins with there, the actual subject of this sentence will be after the verb. So you have to see the subject. If the subject is singular, use the singular present perfect tense. If the subject is plural present perfect you have to use. Okay, that is there. So here is plural subject. You have therefore used plural present perfect tense. That is have been. Right. And therefore your answer is have been, third one. Not the first one, second one, fourth one. Right. And now let's move on to 77th question. He came from America. Right. So this is the statement given, and what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that. The meaning of came from is very simple. Came from means, okay, originated from. The very first one is the right one. Came from means originated from, hailed from, thought well, no, destroyed, no, arrived at, no. Arrived at means reached. No. So here second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. Very simple. Now you move on to the next question. 78th one. The man who is standing next to Percy is my brother. Okay. The man who is standing next to Percy is my brother. That is the statement. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that. Choose the simple sentence of the above. What is the simple sentence of the above? Simply you just take out this one. This is a relative clause. The man who is standing next to Percy. This is a relative clause. If you drop this who and the verb, that becomes the man standing next to Percy. Very simple. If you want to change the sentence consisting of a relative pronoun, okay, into simple sentence, you can just simply drop that relative pronoun and the verb, and automatically it becomes the right sentence. So here, the man standing next to Percy is my brother. That must be only the simple sentence. Okay, let us look at the options given. My brother and Percy are standing next to the man. No. My brother is Percy and she is next to me. No. The man standing next to Percy is my brother. The third one is the right one, and the Percy is my brother standing. No. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. Now let us move on to 79th one. My brother was dash for the new jobs in the company. So some blank is given again, and what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. Choose the option that fits the blank. Okay, what are the options given here? Over the year? No. My brother was over the year? No. Between the two chains for the new jobs? No. Among the successful applicants for the new job? Okay, the third one is the right one. My brother was among the successful applicants for the new jobs in the company. So this only fits in this blank. Until the last of him? No. So here, first one, second one, fourth one are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. What is the answer? My brother was among the successful applicants for the new jobs in the company. Right. Now you move on to the next question. 80th question. I pushed the button, dash the door, but there was no answer. I pushed the button, dash the door. Some blank is given here, and what to be used in this blank? Let us see what to be used in that. And but before that, let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. Okay, choose the word that does not fit in the. This is very important. Be careful while reading the question. You must be very careful. I pushed the button beside the door. Okay. Beside the door can be there. If there is, this is the door, take for granted, okay, and beside the door there may be a button, okay, door button. You can say beside the door, you can say by the door, you can say next to the door, you can say, but you cannot say among the door, you cannot say. This cannot fit in this blank. These three words can fit in this blank, whereas this word cannot fit in this blank. Therefore, this word does not fit in the blank. So, first one, second one, third one are though right here, but wrong. Okay, according to this question, only the fourth one is your right one, because this is only the word that does not fit the blank. Okay, now let us move on to 81st question. Both the siblings were mentally unstable, dash their disturbed childhood. So here some blank is given. Both the siblings means kids of the same parents are called siblings, you know that very well. Okay, mentally unstable, okay, mentally wrong, okay, retarded, and dash their disturbed childhood. Okay, here what is the examiner asking you to do? Let us see that here. Choose the correct expression that fits the blank. Okay, he is asking you to use the correct expression in that blank. Then what are the options given here? Let us see that here. Okay, on account of, yeah. The very first one is the right one. Both the siblings were mentally unstable on account of their disturbance. The very first one is the right one. On account of means because of. Karanamu cheta. Disturbed childhood. Karanamu cheta. The siblings were mentally unstable. So the very first expression will fit in this blank. Okay. Seeing that, no. On the top, no. Moreover, no. So the first one is your answer. Right. You go to the next question. What is that? 82nd one. I got stuck in the traffic. Dash, I missed the flight. So again some blank is given. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the linker that fits the blank. He's asking you to use the relevant linker in this blank. And what are the options given here? On the top, okay, I got stuck in the traffic. Traffic lo irkupoyanu. Dash, I missed the flight, you know that meaning of that. On the top I missed it, no. On account of I missed it, no. Seeing that missed it, okay. Consequently, tat palitanga, akaranam cheta, dani paryavasananga, something like that. Consequently, I got stuck in the traffic. Consequently, I missed the flight. తత్ఫలితంగా దాని పర్యవసానంగా నేను నా ఫ్లైట్ను మిస్ చేసుకున్నాను. సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్. సో ఫస్ట్ వన్, సెకండ్ వన్, థర్డ్ వన్ ఆర్ రాంగ్. ఓన్లీ ద ఫోర్త్ వన్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ వన్. అండ్ నౌ లెట్ us move on to 83rd question. Choose the grammatically correct sentence. Okay. Some sentences are given here and you have to choose the grammatically correct sentence. See, don't ask me for money. The very first one is the right one. Don't ask me for money. No grammatical mistake in this sentence. It is grammatically absolutely correct, meaningfully correct. Right. Sanjana is going to home. This is wrong. The earth is moving around the sun. No. I am owning a car. No. This is wrong. Why? Because whenever this home is used with this verb go plus home, then this home will be functioning like an adverb. Whenever this home is used with go, this home will be functioning like an adverb. And then what is the meaning of this to home? Okay, already this to will be in the home itself. Home ante intiki indulone to untundi, malli to enduku ikkada? Therefore this is wrong. Andike you have to say Sanjana is going home. That's right. I am going home. Don't say I am going to home, because to is already in this home, because home is an adverb. ఈ గోతో వాడబడినప్పుడు ఈ హోమ్ అనేది యాడ్వర్బ్ అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు ఈ హోమ్లోనే ఈ టు అనే ప్రిపోజిషన్ దాగి ఉంటుంది, దాని అర్థం దాగి ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ దాని ముందు టు పెట్టడము, దేర్ ఫోర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్. రైట్. అండ్ హియర్ యూ గో టు ద థర్డ్ వన్. ది ఎర్త్ ఈస్ మూవింగ్ అరౌండ్ ద సన్. సో హియర్ దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్. The earth is moving around the sun. This is a universal truth. A universal truth cannot be expressed in the present continuous tense. This is in the present continuous tense. ఒక యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్ను ప్రజెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ టెన్స్లో చెప్పకూడదు. యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ దట్ ఇన్ ద సింపుల్ ప్రజెంట్ టెన్స్. యూ హ్యావ్ టు సే దేర్ ఫోర్ ది ఎర్త్ మూవ్స్ రౌండ్ ద సన్ అని ఉండాలి. మరి యూనివర్సల్ ట్రూత్ అయినా ప్రజెంట్ కంటిన్యూస్ చెప్పడం అందుకే తప్పు. దిస్ ఇస్ దేర్ ఫోర్ రాంగ్. రైట్. ఐ ఆమ్ ఓనింగ్ ఎ కార్. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో ఎ రాంగ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. వై? See, these three things are very, very important. I am owning. This own is not a verb of action. It's a stative verb. There are some verbs that cannot be used in the continuous sentence. కొన్ని verbs ఉంటాయి, వాటి గురించి నేను చెప్పాను. Okay, in one of my videos under the title, okay, TET DSE, most important grammar topics 1 to 11. So in one of them this is mentioned very clearly. I have mentioned it. Okay, so this own is not an action verb, it's a stative verb. It cannot be used in the continuous tense. You say I own a car. Therefore what should you say? I own a car. You cannot say I am owning a car. So therefore second one, third one, fourth one are wrong, grammatically wrong. Only the first one is the right one. Therefore your answer is the first one. You go to the next question. 84th one. Choose the grammatically correct sentence regarding simple future. Simple future. Okay, what is this grammatical sentence? She lost her. Okay, she lost. Subject plus verb. Immediately after the subject you can find the verb. On seeing this you can decide the tense of that sentence. So she lost, it is in the simple past. She will, this is in simple future, but will is simple future, but verb is in the past tense. After will you cannot say lost. This is therefore ungrammatical. She will lost anadam ungrammatical. Will పక్కన బేస్ ఫామ్ వెర్బే ఉండాలి. షీ విల్ లూజ్ అని ఉండాలి, బట్ లాస్ట్ అని. సో విల్ ఓకే ఫ్యూచర్, కానీ లాస్ట్ అనేది past tense verb. These two things do not come together. Therefore this is quite ungrammatical. Therefore this is wrong. She lost power to her will. Okay, again this is simple past now. So she will lose. Okay. So first one, second one, third one are wrong, and she will lose her power. Only this sentence is in the simple future. So your answer is the fourth one. Okay, now you move on to 85th question. What is this 85th question? Choose the feminine noun or gender from the following. Feminine noun. Feminine means female noun. Okay, what are the options given here? Which, the very first one is the right one. Which means magician, female magician, sorceress, sorceress, mantragatte, wizard, sorcerer, Mantrikudu, male. Drake, male duck. So duck is female. Drake is male. Male magician. Male duck. Jar. Jar means emperor. Chakravarti. And the feminine of that is sultan. Female, jar, sultan, something like that. So here wizard male, drake male, jar male, and only witch, that is the feminine noun, that is sorceress, mantrikuralu, feminine, female, right. And therefore second one, third one, fourth one are wrong, only the first one is the right one, right. Now you move on to the next question. Choose the word that can be used as a subject. So what is that word that can be used as a subject? Let us look at the options given here. Them, okay, you cannot use this as a subject. Our, you cannot use it as a subject unless followed by a noun, okay. And myself, you cannot use it as a subject, but mine is there. You can use it see, as a subject on its own. See here, mine is a red car. Mine. Actually, the red car is mine. Mine is the red car. So mine can be used as a subject. Okay, therefore, them, our, myself cannot be used as the subject of a sentence, okay, but mine can be used on its own, okay, all alone as a subject. Therefore your answer choice is the fourth one. And now let us move on to 87th one. Preeti could swim when she was 5 years old. So some statement is given. What is the examiner asking you to do? This sentence indicates what? Okay, future possibility, no. Past ability, yes. Preeti could swim. ఆమె ఈదగలిగేది when she was 5 years old. ఆమె 5 ఏండ్ల వయసులో ఉండినప్పుడు ఆమె ఈదగలిగేది. ఇప్పుడు అలాంటి ఎబిలిటీ లేదు, సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్. దిస్ కుడ్ ఇండికేట్స్ పాస్ట్ ఎబిలిటీ, నాట్ ఫ్యూచర్ పాసిబిలిటీ. టేకింగ్ పర్మిషన్ నో, స్లైట్ పర్మిషన్ పాసిబిలిటీ నో. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. This could swim indicates past ability of this Preeti. Right. And now you move on to the next question. 88th one. The players as well as the captain dash to win. Again some blank is given here. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the word that fits the blank. Okay. And what are the options given here? Wanting, wrong, want, right. Because what is the subject of the sentence? Plural. The players, okay, this is a subject, okay. The subject is, the plural subject is there. Subject is in plural. Plural subject takes always a plural verb. You know, I have been telling you this rule again and again right from my first video. So what is that? You know, there is a broad rule in the English language. What is that? The singular subject takes a singular verb after it. A plural subject takes a plural verb after it. So here players is a plural subject, so therefore it takes a plural verb after it. Wanting is not not the right one. Moreover, this want cannot be used in the ing form, that's why. So want, that's the right one. Wants you cannot say, because this is a plural subject and this is a singular verb, because whenever you add yes or es to the main verb, that becomes a singular verb. So here wants means it's a singular verb. Want is a plural verb. Plural subject, plural verb, that's why. Wants doesn't fit there. Was wanted, no. So wanting, wants, was wanted. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And now let us move on to 89th one. Read the following passage. Okay, some passage is given here, and this is that passage. Basing on this passage, you are to answer 2 questions. Okay, right. And here, if the proteins are inadequate, insufficient in children's diet for a long time, it causes a disease called kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor. Okay. Therefore, give your little kids more proteins. Okay, because the inadequacy of the proteins will cause them a disease called kwashiorkor, that is there. If the proteins and carbohydrates are not taken adequately for a long time, it causes Marsamus disease. Okay, only proteins are inadequate, then it causes this kind of disease. If the proteins and carbohydrates are inadequate in a body for a long time, that causes marasmus disease. Right? If you take food containing too much fats means if you keep on eating Hyderabad biryani, okay, full fats you can find in that food. So if you keep on taking that food containing too much fats, it leads to obesity. It will make you very plumpy, obese. It causes you obesity, right? This is the meaning of that passage. Obesity means, okay, I need not tell you that. So here 4 options are given. Having many diseases, no. Having overweight, yes. Having no proteins in food, no. Taking food without fats. Having overweight is called obesity. So this first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Now you move on to the next question. Again, the same passage is given because I cannot go back to that passage to explain the things, and that's why I have given the passage again here. So already I have explained this passage to you, and therefore I just read the question for you. Inadequacy of proteins and carbohydrates. Proteins and carbohydrates causes what? So marasmus disease. This clearly it is there. It's very simple. You can easily answer this question. So inadequacy of proteins and carbohydrates in food leads to marasmus disease. The very first one is the right one, not the second one, not the third one, not the fourth one. Only the first one is your answer. Now let us move on to 91st one. Choose the phonetic transcription of the word technology. Phonetic transcription. I'm going to make a video on this very shortly, please. It is under preparation and all that, So because of you can say lack of time and all that, here my younger son and my daughter-in-law are going on tours here and there, and I cannot come to this America every time. So that's why I'm going away to watch all those beautiful places in the USA. So that's why in that way I'm not able to get enough time to make all those videos. Anyway, I try to teach you about phonetic transcription. So because this is my specialization in my post-graduation. Technology is there. How to write this? Tech. Technology. Technology. That must be the correct phonetic transcription. Let us look at the options given. TSK is there. No, wrong. Technology. No. Technology. Correct. This is the right one. Tech is there. Knowledge. Why? No. E sound cannot be shown by the letter Y. Only I can show that sound E. Ikaram. So technology. This should be like this. But Y is used here. Therefore, this is wrong. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. Right. You go to the next question. 92nd one. The word instrumentation has stress on the. Okay. Where should we give stress to this word means? Already I have made a video on the stress of the words. I have made a beautiful video on the stress and intonation of the words. Stress and intonation. On these two things, I have made a beautiful video. In that video, I have mentioned it. All the words ending in ION will take the stress, immediately before the last syllable. Immediately before the last syllable. For example, examination is there. Now cut the word into syllables. Examination. ION is given this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 syllables are there. So where is this ION suffix? This suffix is in this syllable. Okay. What the preceding syllable means? This is ne. So here this ne receives the stress. Therefore you have to say examination. So similarly here you just see that. Instrumentation. So instrumentation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 syllables are there in this word. So where is the suffix in this last syllable? What is the preceding syllable from the suffix means? This is only the preceding syllable from the suffix. Therefore you have to give the stress here. So instrumentation. Instrumentation. So this receives the stress. So therefore 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this fourth syllable receives that. So the word instrument has stress on the, here it is, first syllable in, no. Second syllable, no. Third syllable, no. Fourth syllable, yes. So first one, second one, third one are wrong. Only the fourth one is the right one. So about this stress and intonation, I have made a beautiful video. Please watch that wonderful video. You can come to know so many things. See, I'm doing some selfless service for you students because I want to help you a lot. Why don't you make use of my services? Please try to make use of my services and please support me, encourage me. I'm ready to make so many videos for your sake, right? And now this is okay. And now let's move on to 93rd question. Seeing the tiger, he ran away. Some statement is given here. And what is the examiner asking you to do? In the above sentence, seeing the tiger is what? What is this seeing the tiger? A main clause, no. A clause, no. A phrase, yes. A subordinate clause, no. Why? Means it is only a phrase. A phrase is a set of words, a group of words. So, seeing the tiger, it has neither a subject nor a verb. Therefore, it is only a group of words. A group of words is always called a phrase. So, it is not a main clause. Clause means there must be a subject and verb. But there is no subject and verb. Here also clause means subject and verb. Subordinate clause means again some, subordinate conjunction must be there, subject plus verb. So these things must be there. In that you don't find any subordinating conjunction, any subject, any verb. You just find three words here. They are a group of words. A group of words is always called a phrase. రెండు మూడు మాటల సముదాయాన్ని ఫ్రేజ్ అంటాం. అదే కనుక క్లాజ్ అయినట్టయితే దాంట్లో సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉండాలి, వెర్బ్ ఉండాలి. ఇక్కడ సీయింగ్ అనేది వెర్బ్ లాగా అనిపిస్తున్నాయి, ఇక్కడ సబ్జెక్ట్ లేదు. యూ మూవ్ ఆన్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. 94th one, the player was asked that why he had not attended the player. So that why he had not. So these words are underlined, come put in red color. I myself have put them in red color. Okay. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the option that can improve the underlined part. So this part should be underlined. This is grammatically incorrect. And what should we say then? That why he has not. Wrong. Why he had not. The second one is the right one. That why had he not? No. Why that he has? No. Because here, in the indirect speech, you cannot use both that and why, these two as connecting words. So, when there is a WH word to be changed into indirect speech, you should not use that again as a connecting word. Whatever may be the WH word in the direct speech, the same WH word must be used in the indirect speech as a connecting word. But you should not use that. So here two words, that is used, why is, two are used, and therefore this that must be dropped, and therefore why he had not. So this is there. First one, third one, fourth one are wrong, and second one is the right one. And now you move on to 95th one. At the railway station, bags dash, again dash is given, not to be unattached. There are thieves. Bags not to be unattached. Unattached means left loose. Choose the verb that fits the blank. What to be used in this? Must. Okay, the very first modal auxiliary must be used here. Okay, at the railway station, bags must not be unattached. Bags must not be kept loose. If they are kept loose, what happens? Thieves will steal them, snatch them, right? So must is only the modal auxiliary that can fit in this blank, not may, not can, not shall. So the answer is the first one. You move on to the next question. 96th one. I lost my bag, I lost my purse. So two sentences, small sentences are given, and now what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the expression that can link both the sentences. How can we join these two sentences together? Means how can we do that? As soon as, no, neither nor, no. Okay, not only but also we can use this one. Yes, when, if, no. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. We can say I lost. Okay, I lost same. So you just say that. Now you say that. Now we have to connect my bag, my purse. Therefore you have to say I lost not only my bag, okay, but also my purse. Very simple. not only but also. You can join these two sentences not with this subordinating conjunction, not with this conjunction, not with this conjunction, but only with the help of this conjunction you can join them together like this. And therefore, first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right option, right answer. Now let's move on to 97th one. Pass me that salt. Now some blank is given. Choose the correct question tag. Again, he is asking you to choose the correct question tag. Pass me the salt. This is again an imperative sentence. Beginning with a base form verb. Whenever an imperative sentence is given like this, there must be used will you or won't you. Okay? Pass me the salt. Will you? Pass me the salt. Won't you? Any one of them you have to use. Come on, let us see that here. Can't you? No, you cannot say that. Will you? Okay. Couldn't you? No. Isn't it? No. So, will you or won't you? So, that's why now you please watch the video that I have made on the question tag. Wonderful video. Full information. Right. So, you don't watch such a beautiful video, sir. You always watch some Telugu translated videos and all that. So I have seen all of them. So how you are watching all such videos, I don't know. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not criticizing anybody. But here, wonderful information is given in that video. Why don't you watch that video? That's what I'm asking. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. You go to the next one, 98th one. The train arrived late. Okay. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the structure of the sentence above. Structure means, okay, very simple. This, the train, the subject, verb, okay, late. Late is an adverb. Late. The train arrived when? Late. Okay, right. So, as an adverb, okay, right. Here, subject, verb, infinitive wrong. Subject, verb, object wrong. Subject, verb, adverbial yes. Subject, verb, adjective wrong. So, the third one is only your answer. Now, you move on to 99th question. Read the following passage. Some passage is given here. Basing on that passage, you have to answer the two questions again. Right. Now let me read the passage for you very quickly. In Haiti, when people make statues of Christ and Satan, they make Christ in black color, Satan in white. So in Haiti is a country where you can find all black people. So here, when they make the statues of Christ and Satan, they make Christ's statue in black color and Satan's statue in white color. So that is there. Right. That's one point. Aristotle and Plato, they were the philosophers, you know very well, considered Greeks so superior to barbarians, and these Greeks were considered superior to barbarians. Barbarians means uncivilized persons, okay, uncivil, uneducated, uncivilized, rude, crude people are called barbarians. Morataina vallu, anagarikulaina vallu, something like that. That slavery was justified, and these two philosophers justified slavery. స్లేవరీని వాళ్ళు జస్టిఫై చేశారు, ఉండవచ్చును, సమ్మతమే, దట్ కెన్ కంటిన్యూ అలా చెప్పారు. సో హియర్ యాజ్ లాంగ్ యాజ్ ద మాస్టర్ వాజ్ ఏ గ్రీక్ and the slave a barbarian, as long as the master was a Greek and the slave was a barbarian. When this is the situation, they justified the slavery, okay, they said the slavery could continue. Okay, that is what this Aristotle and Plato said in those days. That's okay. This is all about the passage, okay, very briefly. And here, what is the question given based on this? Okay, in Haiti, people believe that what? Okay, let us look at the options. Christ was black. Okay, no, Christ was not black, but they made the statue black. Okay, they made the statue of Christ black. That's the only thing. Black was good. Okay, no. And all black men were evil. No. All white men were evil. That is there, because you know this Satan is a symbol for bad, evil. So evil is in white, picturized in white color. Okay, it is its statue is made in white color. That means they believe that all white men were evil to the black people. తెల్లవాళ్ళంతా దుర్మార్గులు, దుష్టులు, అలా చెడ్డవాళ్ళు అనే ఒక భావన. Because they continued the slavery. They called them barbarians. So that's why in Haiti, people believe that all white men were evil. So this is there. Now you move on to the next question. 100th question. Read the following passage. Again, the same passage is given because I cannot go back to the previous slide, and therefore I have again given the passage here for your convenience, for your understanding sake. And here, Aristotle and Plato supported slavery. They supported slavery. They said that slavery could continue. So they said, because they thought what? Some Greeks to be superior to barbarians. The barbarians were hardworking. No. The barbarians to be superior to Greeks. The barbarians has no other. So the very first one, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only they thought Greeks who are white in color were superior to barbarians. Barbarians are none other than slaves, none other than blacks. ఈ బార్బేరియన్స్ అందరు స్లేవ్స్, దే ఆర్ ఆల్ బ్లాక్స్. కాబట్టి ఇగో గ్రీకులందరూ ఆ బార్బేరియన్స్ కంటే ఉత్కృష్టమైన వాళ్ళు, ఉన్నతమైన వారు అని చెప్పి వారు నమ్మారు. సో దే సపోర్టెడ్ స్లేవరీ అండ్ దే థాట్ దిస్ వన్ Greeks to be superior to barbarian. So second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is your answer. Now let's move on to 101. I dashed TV at 7 o'clock yesterday evening. So at 7 o'clock yesterday evening. So that sentence. And what to be used in this blank? Let us see that. Choose the correct form of the verb to fill in the blank. So he is asking you to fill in the blank with the correct tense form. Right. And here, was watching. The very first one is the right one. I was watching TV, because this past continuous is to be used to indicate some action that was going on some past time. గతములోని ఒక సమయం అప్పుడు జరుగుతూ ఉండిన పనిని గురించి ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాలనుకుంటే పాస్ట్ కంటిన్యూస్లోనే చెప్పాలి. ఇగో ఎస్టర్డే ఈవినింగ్ 7 o'clock నేను ఈ పని చేస్తూ ఉంటిని. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఐ వాజ్ వాచింగ్. I were watching, we can say, because I doesn't take were. Therefore, I were watching, no. I are watching, no. I have been watching, no. So, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. Now, you go to the next question. 102. The World Cup starts next week. Okay, the World Cup starts next week. And here, the above sentence indicates what? What does the above sentence indicate? Past tense, no. Future time, yes. The World Cup starts next week. It is going to start next week. That is the meaning. వచ్చే వారం ప్రారంభం అవుతుంది. It is indicating future time. Past perfect tense, no. Past continuous tense, no. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right answer, because this sentence is indicating future time. You go to the other questions. 103. You must work hard, you will get first class. Okay. Here are given two statements. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the simple sentence for the above sentences. For these two sentences, one simple sentence. What should be there? So here, you must work hard to get the first class. The very first one is the right one. You must work hard to get the, drop it, you must work hard to get the first class. That's the simple sentence. You are too hard to get the, no. You work hard and you will, no. You will get first class, no. So it's not a simple sentence. And is there, it's compound sentence. So you will get first class on your, no. So here second one, third one, fourth one are absolutely wrong. Only the first one is your answer. Now you move on to the 104th question. Why have you eaten it? So some sentence is given here. Choose the passive voice of this sentence. What is the passive voice of this? Before we choose the answer, let us do it on our own. So why? Okay. Why have you eaten? Eaten what? It. So this is the object. Okay, whenever you question the verb with what, you get the object. So this object is in singular number. What is the tense of this? Have you. That means present perfect. Whenever you change this present perfect tense, if the object is singular, what happens? You have to use has been. Okay, if the object is plural, have been is used. That is the rule. I have explained all these things in my active-wise, passive-wise videos. I have made as many as 4 or 5 videos on active-wise and passive-wise. Various rules were discussed in those videos. Please watch all of them if time permits you. And here I have, so it is there, it is the object. Okay, it. To put this, has it been. Why has it been? Object must be placed between these two parts of the helping verb. If there is only one part, that must be put before the object only. But there are two parts. Therefore, this object must be put between the first part of the helping verb and the second part of the helping verb. So, why has it been? Okay. PP verb. by you? Question. Why has it been eaten by you? That must be your answer. Now look at the options. Okay. Why has it eaten? No. Why has it been eaten by you? The very second one. Right one. By whom was it eaten? No. Why have you been eaten by it? No. So here first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Now we move on to the last questions of this video. 105. The last paragraph in a news report. The last paragraph in a news report consists of the publishing person's address. No. Gives the reader complete details. No. Describes where, when and what happened. No. Is concluded, ended with a quote or a catchy phrase. Generally, the last paragraph of a news report will end with a quote or a catchy phrase. Therefore, first one, second one, third one are wrong, and only the fourth one is the right one. Okay, and you move on to the last question of this video. Right. 106. He did everything dash the rules. Again some blank is given here, and what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the preposition that fits the blank. Some preposition you are asked to use. Okay, here you pay attention. For the sake of, these are phrasal prepositions. This is a compound preposition, right? And for the sake of, okay, for the sake of means nimittamu. Okay, not that, along with, no, according to, right? He did everything according to the rules. Rules prakaramuga atadanta cheshadu. So this only fits in this blank. So amidst the rules, no. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is your right option. With this, this first part of the video comes to an end. Hello dear TET candidates, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any problem in understanding any of the questions, please make a mention of it in the comment section. Okay, with the second part of this video, I shall be back to you. Until then, bye, see you all of you. Right.